Now today I'm bringing you an early look at an investment opportunity called FX Forex Group. Now I stress early because sometimes it takes me weeks to do a full review of a project. But in this case, I have already decided to go into this myself. And yes, there are still questions that I have that need answering, but I know enough at this point to take a chance. Now, if you guys want to wait, that's fine. As soon as I have the full picture, I'll update this review and you can make your own mind up then. So why am I jumping in now? Well, in one sense, it's a little bit of a leap of faith, but it's because of some of the people who are getting behind this right now. This is very new, very young, and I think it could be pretty big. Now, who are these people who are getting behind this? Well, it's kind of like it's about one person who knows another, who vouches for another guy. And is that enough? Well, sometimes it is. I've gone into lots of things where I've been recommended by somebody who I trust, and that person trusts somebody else. So it's a kind of a bit like that. But let's take a look at what we know right now, and you guys can decide for yourself. Okay, so what is the FX Forex Group? Well, as I said, it's brand new. It's just started on the 9th of July 2019, and that's less than 2 weeks ago when I'm making this video. They only have 200 members so far, but it's getting a lot of attention. Now, the company is run by Oscar Jose Lopez, and the company is registered in Panama, where Oscar lives. He's originally from the Dominican Republic, and he's apparently become very successful in crypto. Now, I say apparently because I've only been able to check so much at this point. But one of these guys that I've been mentioning knows Oscar very well and says that Oscar has the kind of millionaire lifestyle, has jets, fancy cars, Porsches, all that kind of stuff. And apart from being a very nice guy, he's a very successful businessman. Now, the friend that I'm talking about is Ron Pope from the Conversion Pros. Now, a lot of you who are into internet marketing probably already know the Conversion Pros company, and that's Ron Pope's company. Now, Ron Pope is a friend of Justin Halliday, and Justin Halliday is one of the big names behind Cloud Token. And in my opinion, Justin Halliday and Ron Pope have a lot of credibility. Justin Halliday has a knack for picking winners, and he thinks this is a winner. He's put in 30 grand almost straight away. Now, Justin Halliday is a very careful guy. He doesn't just jump into stuff. He's had multiple conversations with Oscar. They've made a video of one of those conversations, and he is really impressed with the level of transparency that Oscar has demonstrated, and that means quite a lot to me. So all these boys trust each other. So this is what I was referring to earlier. So we got Justin Halliday. He's a friend of Ron Pope's. He trusts Ron Pope's judgment. And Ron Pope is a friend of Oscar, and he trusts Oscar. Now, Ron's company did their due diligence on FX Forex Group. So they looked at the company, made sure it was legit and all that kind of good stuff. And Ron has done business with Oscar for 8 years as a friend and as a business partner. Now, how much does all of that mean? You got to decide that for yourselves. To me, it means something. Okay, so let's look at what FX are offering. So what is their product? What are they offering? Well, they're Forex traders, and the Forex market is worth around $5.3 trillion every day. These guys have created a decentralized ecosystem that includes traders, banks, big names in the industry. They've done deals with these guys, and these deals are in our favor. Because they're using known trading companies, these are companies who are regulated by the Financial Conduct Authority in the UK. There's also other regulatory bodies that are in Dubai, South Africa, and other countries. So this is legitimate. Now, of course, they have their own bot as well. Show me a company that doesn't have their own bot these days. And their software is called Expert Advisors. Now, with Forex, it's a Monday to Friday, no weekends. And in terms of transparency, they allow us to monitor what's going on using a tool they have called Web TV. Now, the transparency is really important. One of the things that Justin Halliday is really big on is transparency. And it's one of the things I admire him for, because I'm a big supporter of transparency as well. Now, what they're telling us is you can earn in and around 15 to 25% weekly. Now, 15% is a figure they're talking about quite a lot, but sometimes that can be up to 25%. Now, 15% weekly, right? You multiply that by 4 for a month. That's 60% in a month. Now, is that possible? Well, that's a big claim, a really big claim. But I'm going to put some money into this and see if that works. Now, they got two types of products. They call one bear and the other bull. Now, it's nothing to do with what you would consider to be a bear market or a bull market. They have no relationship to that. Their analogy is of a bear sitting around passively, a lazy bear kind of thing. And I don't mean to insult anybody with that, but the idea is that that's passive income. So you put in, whatever, $1,000, you put that in there. You don't refer to anybody. You don't recruit anybody. You don't sign up anybody. It's just passive income. So you put your money in, you get your daily rewards Monday to Friday, and they pay you until you've doubled your money. Now that might take 2 months, 3 months, whatever that takes. That's what they're offering. So that's the bear products. Now the bull products are for team builders. Essentially, it's the same as the bear product. So in terms of the profit from your investment, they'll still pay you until you get to 2x, till you've doubled your money. But the extra 2x in that 4x equation is for commissions. So if you bring in enough people to double your investment, that's where it's capped. You can only earn up to double of that investment. And I'll explain that in more detail in a team builder video. But essentially, bear products are for people who want to earn passively, and bull products are for people who want to recruit and build teams. Now, I really liked when I read about their company values: transparency, honesty, and respect. Fantastic. Transparency is like my favorite word. So that's a kind of high-level look at the product. So here's a quick look at their website. Let's just log in. So here on the dashboard, you've got elemental products, supreme, and advanced. And it's just to do with the amount of money that you put in. So for example, the minimum is $300 that you put in. Now, like a lot of companies who are into crypto and Forex who want to protect themselves legally, they have a training product. And in order to be legitimate, you have to have a product. You can't just sell investments. There has to be something tangible. And that something is their academy. So what happens is 30% of everything you put in here goes towards the academy. And it essentially gets redistributed as commission. So not that it allows $100, but if you were to put in $100, $30 would go to the academy, and that would pay for commissions, bonuses, things like that. And then $70 gets transferred across to one of these trading partners that they have. And that's what gets invested. So for example, here with the $300 option, 210 of that goes into the trading pool to be invested, and $90 of that goes to the academy. And you get access to some training products. Anyway, you can see it easier with the 10,000 one. You put in 10,000, 7,000 goes to be traded straight away, and 3,000 goes into this academy thing. Now, I will say one thing that I was taken aback by when I heard it, and that's the withdrawal fee. Now, if you've ever used a brokerage, you know that there is a management fee. So for example, one of the ones I use, there's a 15% fee, but some of them do 20, 30%. They all have a fee. Now these guys call it a withdrawal fee. They don't call it a management fee. But it's sort of the same thing, but there's a benefit as well. So if I was to go to a brokerage, invest $1,000, and whatever profits I get, they're going to take a chunk off that in their management fee. So with CFX, the withdrawal fee, stroke management fee, is 20%. But what happens is 10% of that, so half of that fee, gets redistributed as a bonus. And I'll go into all the bonuses in a separate video, but it's actually really beneficial. And I know that might sound a bit crazy. I mean, I don't like getting charged any fees, but in this case, I actually get some of those fees back in a roundabout way. And I'll go into that a bit later, but the next thing I'm going to do is make a purchase. Now, I like to break my videos down into separate functions so that they don't go on too long. So my next thing is to make a purchase, and I'll show you that in my next video. All right, take care, guys.